Hello Tokusatsu community, welcome back to Toku Topics. Today, I want to talk about the finale of Super Sentai Kyuranger. So this past weekend, on February 3rd, 2018, the 41st entry in the Super Sentai series, Kyuranger, wrapped up with its 48th episode. And I watched it, and I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on it, which are the same things. So basically, this episode picks up right at the end of 47, with the Kyurangers about to face off against Don Aramage for the final time. Of course, like any Sentai finale, they have a helmetless roll call. This time it's a full civilian roll call, and not just helmetless, but it was still cool. And of course, there's a nice final mecha battle with Kutamajin, which I like when they use not the final mech, but they use like a big combination, and Kutamajin works perfectly for this kind of thing. So it was really cool to see Kutamajin be the one to face off against Don. And of course, the Kyurangers end up beating him. And the thing I like is when Toku finishes off its big bad with like not a weak attack, but like an attack that's been already used before or something like that. Because Don Aramage falls to Lucky's sword. And it's just his normal Q sword. You know, his, Q the weapon? You know, just his normal Q sword. He just finally comes down and defeats Don Aramage. Granted, it's after he's injured from, like, the, Galaxy All-Star Crush. So, I mean, it's still cool. Of course. But, overall, I thought it was a pretty decent finale. It felt a little rushed. Like, I feel like 48 is not a very good standalone episode, but it's not supposed to be. I feel like it's pretty good if you would watch it right after 47. This is typically how most Toku finales kind of seem to be, but if you watch it like right after 47, I think you get a little bit more satisfaction out of it. But because it feels more like an additional part of 47 and then a finale than it does like its own finale. But like any Sentai finale, they get the job done, they save the universe, and they move on with their lives, only to return for some kind of versus movie or a V-Cinema, which Kyuranger is getting one. It's getting a Kyuranger versus Space Squad, so there's no Returns V-Cinema, and there's no Zyuohger versus special. So, which is kind of strange. Kyuranger's definitely breaking the norm. But there's some parts of the episode that I loved. Like, I loved the helmetless / civilian roll call. I love that. I loved the episode 1 connections, where Lucky rides in on the meteor and transforms and jumps off the meteor. Oh, yes. I love that so much. Of course, the ending scene, where they're all gathered in Spada's restaurant, and they're talking about what they've been doing, because they do a 2-year time jump at the end. And so when they all talk about what they've been doing, and I think it's really cool. I am going to miss these characters quite a bit. It was just pretty decent finale. And it's sad to see that the Kyurangers are going to be gone, but not forever. We'll see them again. Hopefully one day we'll get Ranger keys of them too. You know, Bandai, come on. I just keep winking back and forth. Give me the keys. But the battle was great. I mean, I think all the action scenes were done very well. Like, Kyurangers had some amazing action scenes. Loved it. Had really good character moments this episode. It wrapped things up in a way that I'm fine with and satisfied with. I just think it was done pretty well. So I will give my full thoughts on Kyuranger. I'll do a big, long Kyuranger retrospective video covering everything I think about the series and my ridiculous mission to catch up before the finale, which obviously I did. So, spoiler for that video. But when that video releases on, hopefully, releases on February 24th, it'll be a much longer video talking about my thoughts on all the characters. I'll go into the finale a little bit more depth there. But here I just wanted to post something quick to talk about my initial reactions to the finale now that I've seen it twice. Once unsubbed, once subbed. So, basically, that's all I have to say for now. I do want to give a quick shout out to Overtime Subs for the subbing of the finale. And I want to give a good shout out to KRDL, which is the place I downloaded the episode from. Very awesome. I'll leave a link in the description below to both of those pages. Also linked in the description below will be the Toku Toy Story news blog, where I write articles pretty frequently. And be sure to follow me on Twitter at either RiderRanger335, at Toku Topics or at Soda Fountain. And of course, until next time, Tokusatsu forever.